Okay, so I went ahead and equipped all of the items from the dead person here, the dead bastard. So, Miner's Hood, Worn Gambeson, which seems to be better than the short tunic that Bozhena gave us. This has level 2 main stat, and this is 23. This is also level 2 quality compared to the level 1 for the short tunic. Hunter's Belt, which also gives us access to pouches, but we don't have a pouch yet. Beggar's Hose and Vagrant Shoes. Now the problem here is they're all bloody, as you can see here. They have blood all over them. So we have to wash ourselves. Now, is this gonna do it? Yeah. But we can't get super clean. We need a bathhouse for that. But at least all the blood should be gone. Yeah. Okay. That's good enough for now. Now, I don't know how we can get rid of this idiot. Hunting sword.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Can we use this? I don't think we have a weapon, right? Yeah. Let's go with that. We also want to eat a bit because we're already hungry. And the quest says, show yourself to Bozhena. Hey Grams.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
I'm actually drinking chamomile right now. By the way, I wonder, she said Lethean potion. Did something happen to our stats maybe? Did we forget something? Because they were super high level before, right? I wonder how the name Lethean ties into it. I know about herbs. How do I recognize the herbs?
But you said Lethean potion could be fatal. Do you really want to try it on Hans?
He's young and well-nourished. He ought to be able to handle it, as long as we get his fever down first. After all, it worked on you, and considering how he's wounded, we don't have no better option.
All right. If you think so.
I do. But first, we'll be needing them fresh herbs.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
I'll manage.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Awesome. Take the spade. Do we have anything else here? We can sleep in the bed probably. Don't wanna eat yet. I don't wanna bloat myself. Check on Capon.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bozhena, too.
Marksman kit. Tailor's kit. Ooh. Do we have a lockpick? Nope. Damn it. Stealing from Granny after she nursed us back to full health. What's this over here? Ooh. That is how we save. Yep. Get some bread. Oh, alchemy bench.
Seems Bozhena isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Oh, I can't wait to try this again. Dude, look at this! This looks so cool. So pretty. And the ambience. Ooh, the sounds are so good. What's up, Growler? So we have to find chamomile and sage. Sage is purple and chamomile, of course, we know it's white.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Do we have a map? Oh yeah, by the way, I want to check the skills, right? Did we lose some of our skills here? Yes. Ha! But we kept all of the stuff we got from the prologue. Or the beginning, rather. I think we're still in the prologue, right? Yeah, look at this. Oh my god, I can't wait to start leveling up again. So we are going in the right direction here, right? Take the spade, we'll do that later. Ooh, we can hunt here as well. Dude, this place is a paradise.
Purple flower, sage, there we go.
Now, I remember in the previous game, as we start leveling up our herbalism or whatever, when we pick up an herb, we do an AoE pickup for everything around it. Doesn't seem to be the case here, or it's like very small. I'm gonna get a lot. See if I can make like many chamomile decoctions. Maybe they come in handy later. And I also want to do like a Witcher build, so I'm definitely gonna be going full alchemy. Okay, so that's wait. Isn't this chamomile? Wait, what? That's interesting. I guess the ones you can loot are more pronounced.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bozhena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Relax, Henry. We have time, man. Don't rush. Kind of funny how I'm drinking chamomile right now. It's so good. Am I even leveling up anything here? Do we have a herbalism stat? I don't even know. Doesn't look like it actually. Does it? Is it like survival maybe? Gathering herbs will also be quicker and using fast travel will make it easier. Yeah, so we're leveling up survival here, I think. Let me pick a few more and see if we actually level up. I wish it was AoE though, man. Speeding up just the animation, I don't think it's good enough. Right? We should level up here at some point. Yeah, okay. I think that's enough for now. I think we have way too much chamomile anyway.
Almost hungry as a wolf.
Could use some more sage, but... Is there more here anywhere? Oh, there. Okay, let's go. We have to bury the dude as well. What is this? Oh no, I think we have to follow the road, right? I remember the first game, it was very easy to get fall damage.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bozhena's?
Okay.
During the night. He fell off the cliff and broke his neck.
Don't try my temper, crone.
Prepare to fight!
Growler.
What? What the hell? Jesus.
Blood! I've got to get out of here!
You aren't going anywhere. That's right.
Mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
So now we have to bury even more people, dude. Okay, let's loot everything. I'll see what to do with you. Marigold. Wait, we can loot her garden. Don't you have like chamomile and sage here? I remember marigold decoction is for HP, right? You have chamomile right here. Although, I guess we need to know the recipe first, right? So... this could be kind of pointless doing it now. Yeah. Let's go eat. Grab the spade. Which is where again? Where's the dunk pile? Here? Yeah. Pick up the corpse. Which one? And where do we put him? Oh, all the way over there. And we can't even sprint. That's gonna be a trek. And do we have to do this for all of them? I'm gonna try, but we'll see if we have like 3 grave spots. If we don't, then I'm not sure. He has to be that over there, right?
Ah, shit!
I mean...
Shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
We do have plenty of space. We need new armor stat. Carry the corpse to the grave and bury it. After quite a bit of arduous work. Awesome. So now can we... Yeah, we can dig more graves. So I'm just gonna do this really quick. Bury the other 2 and then I'll see you afterwards. Okay, we are good. Now, I don't know what that icon is on the right there. That gasping female icon. I'm not sure if we can see that anywhere. I'm not sure. Not codex, right? Obviously. Weird. It must be somewhere, but I don't see it. Surely. Wait, what's this? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's yawning and we need to sleep? That would make the most sense.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, they found that dead fella and recognized him as one of theirs. So, they must be with that brute who caught up with you here yesterday. Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Yeah.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Yes, ma'am.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Can't you do it?
All right, I'll try.
Yeah, I have a little experience, but...
Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
Yes.
Grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Oh, I'm gonna do this so much on my own time. You don't even know. Start alchemy. Okay. It looks much better than the previous game,
Go
so...
to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
So, sleep heals you faster, and if good quality, energy replenishes faster while sleeping. Okay. You will need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Okay. One sec. Wine.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Yep. Got it.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Okay, but wait a second. Let me... How do I prepare the herbs? Do I do this from here? Oh, this changes to the... Okay, never mind. Are they just... I'm not sure. Maybe we have to follow the instructions first.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
It's already boiling though.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked.
Okay. Inventory.
Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Oh, the herbs now have condition? They decay? Oh, that's not good.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Right. I can't even select the sage. That's 1. And that's 2.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
Okay.
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Okay, but... Is this what it says? Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Okay. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Right, okay. Move it down. Turn the sunglass. So now we wait until the sun is gone and then pull it up.
You have to move the cauldron down. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Yep.
All right. Now, take one handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron.
This is so
Don't
good.
boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Okay, so we don't need to distill it here. So we'll just take it out of the cauldron.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Let's see. Chamomile brew. Amount 2. Oh, okay. So, I think... Okay, we have to leave the table. Let's give it to Hans and then I'm gonna come back here and do a bunch of this.
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Right. So, yeah, we need to sleep, but first I wanna do a bunch of alchemy, use up all of my herbs. So I'm gonna see you guys in a second, because this is probably gonna be way too boring for you to watch. Dude, this is so fun. I crafted so many chamomile decoctions. Where are they? And look at this. Apparently there are tiers for potions. There is weak, normal, and then strong. So the normal chamomile decoction, for 1 day sleep will heal you 3 times faster. And then the strong one, which is what I crafted most of after I got the hang of it, for 1 day sleep will heal you 4 times faster and restore energy 2 times faster. That's crazy. And then Savior Snaps, which is what we use to save the game. If you craft a normal one, not only does it save, but it also heals 10 health and increases your stats for 3 minutes compared to the weak one, right? Which just saves the game. I don't know what the strong does yet. I only had materials to craft it once and I just went from what I remember from the first game. So it wasn't perfect, but I still got the recipe, so now we can do it properly when we find more belladonna and nettle. But yeah, I got the alchemy to 14, I think. Yeah, 14. So very good, although I don't know how to actually like learn perks. I don't see any perks here. I learned this automatically, Lab Dweller. The effects of potions and alcohol will last longer and your eventual hangovers will be a little shorter. But I don't see any perks we can learn here. It says 0 available perk points, so I'm not sure what's happening. Hopefully I'm not bugged.
I should eat something.
So yeah, I can't eat here, so we have to sleep apparently. So we're gonna sleep until we're full HP, 100. We will need to eat, so I don't know how we're gonna do that exactly, but I guess we'll find out.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Are we sick again?
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
That's very close to the end of the first game.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Is that Teresa? No.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Oh, it has to be Pavlena, Bozhena's daughter.
Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
Yeah.
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
A beautiful maiden? Was just a dream? Let's do this.
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver and scallops turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there, she saved my life.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, you can join ours. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I feel quite hungry.
Oh, now we get perk points. Increasing Henry's level will also give you perk points. You can use them to unlock his other abilities and upgrades. Oh, hell yeah. Oof, 22 available perk points? Let's go. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Hard-working lad. If you carry a sack or even a dead or unconscious body, the weight only counts as a half. Therefore, they will hardly burden you, and carrying them will no longer cost you extra stamina. Carrying capacity, huh? Required strength for all weapons will be 2 less for you. Oh, this could be good. In general, if you have a lower strength than the weapon requires, you will do less damage with it. Conversely... Oh. Okay, we definitely want this. Yeah. Okay. Agility. Oh. Wait, does it mean like how many are available to us or how many we can put in? Deft hands. Required agility for lower weapons will be 2 lower. This is really good. Fall damage is whatever. Dominant hand. If you use a one-handed weapon without a shield, attacks will cost 20% less stamina. I never dodge, so I think we'll go with this. Wear more stuff. Oh, I can do more? Oh. Oh, I can do more. I mean... Probably featherweight then? A one-handed weapon without a shield. I mean... I don't think we'll do that for long though. Blocking will also cost less stamina and be more effective. This effect works even with a torch in your offhand. Does this part work for two-hand weapons as well? I think we'll do this, play it safe. For now. And then we can learn anything here. Lots of stuff to do here though. Lots of stuff. Raw foods and herbs you have in your inventory will spoil 50% slower. That could be good. Enthusiast. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment will not decrease. Oh, this could be really good. To sell the chamomile decoctions I made. How many do we have here available? Oh, 5? Yeah, 5. Oh, wow, that's crazy. In the brewing process, tolerance for your mistakes will be considerable. If you also have the first level of this perk, the effects will stack. Okay, I think we want this just to, like, make alchemy faster, at least for my sake. Every time you successfully brew a potion... Oh, okay, we definitely want this. 100%. 2 more. Okay, definitely want this as well. Healing potions... I'm gonna get potion seller so I can sell my potions for more. Oh, wait. These are exclusive to one another. Secret of Matter. Huh. Yeah, I think this is probably best, for sure. For sure. You can poison more arrows. Purple Haze. For each potion or alcohol effect you have active at one time, your vitality increases by 1. That could be good. I think we do this. For less spoiling. This could be good as well. Poison arrows, I feel like it's useless, right? When brewing potions between midnight and dawn, you'll work better. The whole process will be less susceptible to minor mistakes and you'll more easily achieve a higher quality product. In addition, you have a +2 bonus on coercion, domination, and intimidation stats when talking to commoners. What? Yeah, let's get that. What the hell? For sure. Craftsmanship. Razor Sharp. If you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone to a condition of 98% or higher, the weapon gains a bonus effect that increases its slashing damage by 10%. The effect will remain active as long as the weapon condition is above 75%. Yeah, that's very good. This is also really good. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armorer's kit will make less noise. I think we'll go with this for now, for damage. Horsemanship. Melee attacks from horseback. Repairs with a cobbler's kit will be 20% more efficient. Yeah, definitely do this. Scholarship. You will increase your scholarship mainly by reading books, applying scholarship in conversations, and learning new and interesting knowledge about the world around you. The faster you will read books and the easier it will be to understand their contents. Scholarship can also come in handy in all sorts of situations and conversations. Oh, these are good. Oof, these are good. When do we learn this? Level 8? So like 2 more. I mean, we could do this, right, for now. Nah, let's just save it. Let's just save it, just in case, right? We have 2 perk points here. 50% less noise when moving in bushes. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties. When you're wanted for a crime, you gain a +3 stealth bonus and a +2 on agility and vitality. The dirtier you are, the harder it will be for others to spot you. Oh my god. I don't like any of these, honestly. When you're wanted for a crime? I think I'll chill with this. I'll think about it. Survival. Hunting game, gathering herbs and processing your cuts, drying, smoking, cooking. Additionally, discovering interesting places in the world and overcoming dangers while using fast travel will also contribute to your experience. Sell herbs, game, hides and trophies for double the price. The quality of beds increases for you the higher your survival skill is, but at most this perk will improve the quality of a bed up to 50%. Okay, yeah, we do this, right? For sure. Combat. Oh my god. So much stuff to do here. Level 2. 2 perks. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina and your shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. When fighting against superior numbers, you gain a +2 bonus of strength. Okay, this is great. This could also be good, right? I think I want this though, for less wear and tear. Swords. Opening strike. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block your subsequent attacks. I mean, that sounds really good. Fully charged sword attack? Can you charge attacks? A short combo or a master strike, you instantly gain some of your stamina and can attack again. I don't know how to do master strikes. This could be good. Definitely want this though. I guess we'll go with this for now. Heavy weapons? I don't think I have any heavy weapons. I have an axe, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, we can do this, whatever. Pole arms? There are pole arms? Yeah, let's do this. Unarmed. This could be important for fistfights. Belligerent Brawler. After the first strike in combat, subsequent unarmed attacks will cost you 20% less stamina and will be 10% stronger. If you fight unarmed against an opponent with a weapon, your unarmed combat skill will count as 5 points higher. Now we'll go with this. Okay, that took us so long, but we're finally done. Let's eat. This heals me as well. Interesting. We still don't have any lockpicks. Oof.
Look who's finally up!
Hey guys.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bozhena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
More recap.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cuman patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And
Why?
As I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
It's so good.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself.
Oh?
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now.
Yes.
We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleyov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose. And you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take
Ooh.
this potion.
Oh.
It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is. The less fuss going on around here, the better for us. And if anything does happen, we've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
True. That animal is God's gift. Time to do something useful. The days are long.
Okay.
No end of work.
Hans, what are we doing?
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
We have to go back for Matt. Yeah, I did see Toth at the pond, right?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Okay. Oh, more cutscene. Dude, Bozhena is goated. And Groshan? Oh my god. We're coming back to repay her, 100%, if we can. Where is Pavlena? I wonder if she's the new Teresa. Dude. How is this music so good? Jan Volta is a genius. Amazing.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
What? Really? Man, we look hideous.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Is everyone dead?
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
The chimneys are smoking, so people are there. Jesus.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't.
Dude, that's crazy.
I'm Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead.
What?
We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I mean, he has a point, right?
Whether you like it or not, it's your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
So, like, the Captain Thomas we met was an imposter, or...?
What the fuck was that?
I mean, we do look like two pigs, so...
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
What's that?
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Isn't that all the money Bozhena gave us?
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
I mean, yeah, we have to do both of these, right? I don't think washing will achieve anything, though. We're still in rags.
Well, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge at them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
Kill them one by one. Maybe stealth.
They're very droll. No, I was thinking more like finding their camp and sneaking in stealthily. Find out where they put the letter, grab it, and vanish before they even know we were there.
Are you dreaming? What kind of chance do you think we'd have?
Quite a strong one. Maybe.
Bollocks, old pal.
Well, what else do you want to do? Go back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
We need to start from scratch and actually gear up again.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Let's go back and bury them. That's exactly what we did with our parents in the first one. I mean, yeah.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bozhena's. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are,
Oh, nice.
gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Oh no.
Cheers.
Bro, after I sell my chamomile decoctions, I'm gonna live like a king. Ooh.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
What bear that witch? What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
She's definitely an upgrade from Teresa.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, stinking up my establishment. I heard some
Health,
talk about
lads.
your captain.
That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you...
Wash at the trough. Okay.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
My knees and...
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it?
A bit. At least at first. But then you get all limber.
Yeah, she's cool. So, can I talk to you now?
Good elf, then. Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
Is it someone else?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Hmm.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you. Helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
What the hell?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
This is so good.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Ready for what? Oh, for work? Sure.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
The kind of work is beneath us. Now, we'll help.
All
We'll
right,
help.
we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Rat-eye.
Rat-tie. Rat-tie. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Does making short talk with people increase our scholarship?
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Yeah.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
So who is Amin?
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
He's getting hitched.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
So I assume this is where the game opens up, right? And we can do whatever we want.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Okay, so it's saved. Discuss the thing with Hans. I'm not sure he would like to carry sacks, but...
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semine, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Not yet, but yeah, I'll think of something.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too, at least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law.
No.
Oratores, the priests who pray for us. Laboratores, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And bellatores, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I mean, you just took shit all over your face, so... Farming the 3 states of man.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm
going then. But you could give me a hand. It wouldn't do you any harm.
Ah, stop whining. You can manage. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Okay, so we'll go do the sacks really quick, and then we'll take a break.
Where is that bloody innkeeper? Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
We have to put them in the pantry, right? Over some planks so they don't mold. Where the hell is that though? Here? Here probably. Okay, so I'm gonna do this really quick and then I'll see you at the end.
What did you say?
Whoop!
See it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I am perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Oh, no.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh, no. Reinforcements. I'm so scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Let's get him. Oof. Oh, I'm fighting as well. Let's go. You like that?
No, you don't.
Can we charge attacks? I'm not sure. He's dead though. Whoa!
No, you don't.
Oh shit.
Yeah! He's dead. No one's ever I'll beat you to a bloody pulp. Jesus! I will have you, you scum. He doesn't take that fucker like a bitch. Enough! Time to die, you bastard.
Drunkard.
Adam, he's got no chance alone.
I'm going to finish you.
Shame on you.
You asked us for mercy.
Wait, who am I? There are so many people here.
Let's see what you're made of, you bastard.
Now we'll be able to take another one like that.
Oh no.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
But I didn't finish the sacks yet. Holy. Oh no. How are we getting out of this?
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm fed up with pulling you out of the shit all the time.
You pull me out of the shit! And who dragged you through the woods at night, eh? Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
How are we getting out of this, though? Is the wench gonna save us? Or is it just a time thing?
Right, ladies. Time to go home.
Oh, okay.
But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Go!
I wonder how they all gonna react after they learn who we are, for real.
Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Really? Did I mess things up here? Could we have done this differently?
Right. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Oh, it's a song. So do we still have to do the sacks? Ooh. Crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. What's a crime? Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. Don't kill, steal, break into other people's home. Consequences, if someone catches you, they will report you. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid and they might deduce it was you who did it. Reputation affects how people treat you. If someone likes you, they'll greet you kindly, and merchants may even offer you discounts. Yeah, pretty standard. Unrest. If there is a lot of crime going on in an area, people will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guards will call in reinforcements. Yeah, okay.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Who are you?
Well, come on. I don't bite. Do you have a moment?
Bara?
What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Tomcat?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Oh.
Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Why did I lose reputation there?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
And what's the city?
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Oh, nice.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He breaks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
So maybe this guy is the Bernardo of the first game that teaches us combat stuff and we can practice against him.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Yeah, there you go. Combat training 1. Okay, we definitely have to do that fast.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Yeah, so do we have to do the sacks or is that done? I think that's interrupted or something because of the brawl, right? So right now we're in Troskovich. Dude, look at this place. It's huge. And it's just a village. POI Tipster. Point of interest? Okay, so I guess this is where the game opens up, right? So we'll take a break here. This has been a bit too long again. So I'll see you guys next time where we're probably going to ravage this town, loot and steal everything that isn't nailed down, and then we'll probably go meet this Tomcat for combat training.